On 11:16 SEN, half-time with Daniel Harford for the new Vito. It's the Mercedes-Benz that's priced like a van.
22 minutes to 4 o'clock on the Hour of Power, thanks to Aussie Body's Protein Revival, the after-workout pickup. Ed White can't get enough of the Aussie Body's Protein Revival. He's constantly working out, Ed, aren't you?
I am a workout machine,
As are the boys from the Melbourne Ice, and I checked the Australian Ice Hockey League table at the moment. I see them sitting atop very comfortably, 3 points ahead of the Newcastle North Stars, and one of their stars, the Melbourne Ice Stars, Jason Baclig, joined us in the studio. G'day, Jace.
Good day, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Good. Going well. Welcome to SEN.
Oh, it's great to be here.
What's happening at the Melbourne Ice? You're on fire at the moment. So are you just take out the titles, just one from here? Do we just say, let's start next season, it's all over?
Well, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here. But, yeah, we're on a roll here. We've only got one loss chalked up on the board in regulation time. So, we've got some things to work on still, but we're really trucking along real well here.
Now, you don't sound like you grew up in St Kilda.
No, I don't.
Where have you come from originally, Jay? Like that, blame you,
I grew up in a little small town called Leamington, Ontario, in Canada. More known for it's the tomato capital of Canada. So,
right.
I get the old tomato comment every now and then. Ketchup and stuff like that. So
I like that.
Yeah, so it's really, really small town with a really big following for ice hockey, and I was great to be part of that for such a long part of my life, and that's what's led me here is just my passion for ice hockey.
And if you, for our listeners out there, it would be the passion for ice hockey in Canada would be very similar to the passion for footy in this city, wouldn't it?
It's incredible. What strikes me is that the following for footy in such a big country, ice hockey is a big country, Canada is a big country as well, but just the intensity of it, I thought hockey was just so many people followed it and so intense about it, but then I came here and there's 8 teams in one city, and it's like, how do you get so many fans to get that, to follow it? And I guess it's just that passion.
It is. It's. Melbourne is unique. That's without a doubt. It's unique. Did you end up doing the typical thing where when you were 16 or so, you went and lived somewhere with another family and played in the junior hockey league? That whole thing? Did you do that?
No. I had offers to go to other places, but I'm a big family guy. I'm a mama's boy, so what people say,
At least just said it. Good boy,
you're honest.
You're happy with who you are.
Good for you. Yeah, so, I wanted to stay at home as long as possible, and I stayed home actually till I was 21, and that's when I received a full scholarship, ice hockey scholarship to the NCAA in the United States. So, and then again, it was only an hour away. My family came to watch pretty much every home game, went on the road as well. So, I'm really tight with my family, and I can't wait to get them over here to watch a couple games.
Who was that scholarship with?
The Wayne State University. They're defunct now. They're not part of the league anymore.
Okay. That's Michigan, is that right?
Yeah, it's in Detroit, Michigan. So I spent 4 years there, and I got a marketing degree out of it. So. And
it is a big college hockey is huge, Harf. They have the Frozen Four instead of the Final Four, and it'll be 20,000. I mean, the crowds are massive. Particularly in the northern places, Wisconsin and Minnesota and North Dakota and places like that. Yeah. Really, really big.
Exactly.
So did you find your way straight here from college, or was there another stop on the journey?
Well, I wanted to. Every kid's dream is to go to the NHL, and after college, things change. You get a different feel, change of heart, and I just wanted to travel, and I thought Europe would be the place to go. So I started in Germany, and that's actually where I met one of my teammates, Matt Armstrong. He's also here playing for the Melbourne Ice, and it was a great experience. The hockey wasn't exactly what I wanted to be, but it was still professional, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Meeting new people, meeting different cultures, you soak that in, and I think once you open up your mind to that, and not every hockey player gets to experience that, so I was really fortunate to be able to do that.
Fantastic. Nice way to have a European holiday too, by playing a bit of hockey in the middle.
Yeah, it was great. You get to see all these different countries you never dreamed about going to, mingling with the common folk and learning a few things or two, and you can't really put a price on that, so it's very fortunate for that.
Tell us a bit more about. Sorry, Ed.
No, I was going to say that, and that's the great thing about sport. I mean, we talked to those basketball players who played in Europe, and Joe Ingles and guys like that, whose experiences are very similar. I think it's the great thing that sport can take you around the world.
So, what did you expect when you got a call from the Melbourne Ice saying we'd like you to play with us? You're thinking, Hang on, this is Australia. It's supposed to be really hot with deserts and stuff.
It's funny you say that because I was the one that actually reached out and contacted them.
Really?
And it was I didn't bring myself out here. It was my partner. Her name's Danielle. She was going to school here. She applied, and I just followed her. And the first team.
It's always a woman, Harp. That's how I ended up here. It's always a woman.
Exactly. And I spent so much time away from her when I was in Europe for 3 years. And I was just like, you know what, I'm going to come with you, spend 6 months here, see what happens. And after the third day, after being here, with the people I met, all the people from the Melbourne Ice and the locals here, I told my parents that I said I wasn't coming back for a while.
Well, it's a great setup, and if you haven't been down to the Ice House, I mean, it's a fantastic place. The level of hockey is actually pretty good, and I was lucky enough to see you guys play last year. You're kind of a little guy. You're a quick skater who relies on your guile to get out of the way of big, angry guys, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. People just look at me and want to kill me right off the bat. So ever since I was little, so I've grown to harness that anger to where I just can't go out there swinging and getting stupid penalties just because I'm a little guy and everybody wants to come after me. So, yeah, I've learned to live with it.
So you didn't follow the Doug Gilmour mode of playing, huh?
No, I didn't.
He's a little guy that used to one of the toughest guys to ever play.
Don't need to, because you go through his stats, 22 goals, 22 assists, 9 on the power play too, and when they're short-handed, the opposition use away. He's my little man. So 44 points for the year, 22 goals, leads by 9 from Tommy Powell. Second place, first loser, Tommy Powell. Pick your game up, son. Because Jason Baclig is the main man. He's with us on the Hour of Power. It's all thanks to Aussie Body's Protein Revival, the after-workout pick-out. Back with more of him and Ed Wyatt as well after this.
The history of the Tour de France with Phil Rockdown.
Claudio Chiappucci is not a household